Marco Polo was a young merchant from Venice, Italy. He was smart, curious, and loved learning about new places. When he was still a young man, he decided to travel with his father Niccolo Polo and his uncle Maffeo Polo on a long journey to Asia. This journey became one of the most famous travels in history. The beginning of the journey. The Polo family started their trip by sea and then traveled on land. They passed through many different countries, such as Turkey, Armenia, Persia, Iran, Iraq, and Afghanistan. Marco saw new cultures, new foods, different clothes, and new languages. Everything was exciting and different from Venice. Traveling through Persia and Afghanistan. In Persia and the nearby regions, the travelers faced many difficulties. Hot, dry weather, dangerous bandits, long empty roads, lack of food and water, political troubles. After that, they crossed Afghanistan's high mountains. The cold was strong, and the paths were narrow and dangerous. But Marco stayed brave and continued, crossing the Gobi Desert. One of the hardest parts of the journey was crossing the Gobi Desert. The Gobi is one of the largest deserts in the world. There were no trees, no water, and no shade. For many days, they saw nothing except sand and stones. But they did not give up. Arrival in China. After many months of travel, they finally reached China. In those days, China was ruled by the great Mongol Emperor Kublai Khan. His empire was powerful, rich, and full of new inventions. China had big cities, beautiful palaces, paper money, gunpowder, silk, and advanced technology. Marco was amazed by everything he saw. Meeting Kublai Khan. Kublai Khan welcomed the Polo family with great respect. He liked Marco Polo very much because Marco was honest, intelligent, and eager to learn. The emperor gave Marco important jobs, such as inspecting different cities, carrying messages for the emperor, solving problems, traveling to different parts of the empire. Marco traveled more across China than most Europeans of his time. 17 years in China. Marco Polo spent almost 17 years in China. During this time, he visited many large and beautiful cities, saw the lives of Chinese people, learned new languages, studied Chinese customs, laws, and culture, observed inventions like paper money and gunpowder, watched how trade and government worked, explored distant regions of Asia. He also described strange animals, rare plants, and different religions he saw. Returning to Venice. After many years, the Polo family decided to return home. The return journey was also long and difficult, but finally, they reached Venice. Many people did not believe their stories because everything sounded too amazing. How the book was written. Later, during a war, Marco Polo was captured and put in prison. While in prison, he told his full travel story to a writer. That writer recorded everything, and this became the famous book, The Travels of Marco Polo.